Hello. In this video, I will be explaining how custom fields on transactions work in Sybiz Vision. Custom fields are basically a way of extending what you can store on an object or a transaction in the software. To set up a custom field, you go to the Administration tab and then Custom Fields. You'll see a list of all the object types that you can add a custom field to. To demonstrate how these work, I'll add a custom field to Sales Header and Sales Line. So we right click and go Edit, then we can right click and select Add. And here's where we define the name of our custom field. This custom field is going to be a delivery method. Here you can see what transaction it applies to. In this case, we're going to leave them all ticked. Now, our delivery method is only going to have two options available. So we're going to change the type to enumeration. Then we'll define what tab the custom field is on. In this case, it's going to be the Additional Details tab. And if we had multiple custom fields on this tab, we could define in what order they appear. Down here, we determine what is the default value for this custom field and also set up the enumeration. We'll be putting in two delivery methods for this example, truck and plane. When we tick this box here, plane becomes the default value. We'll just click OK, and then we'll set up our line custom field. This one will be much simpler. We'll call it auth code, short for authorization code. Once again, it will apply to all of our transactions, and we'll leave the default values. Now we can start using our custom fields. So we'll go over to a sales order. We'll pick the customer, the Liquid Brothers, and we can see here the transaction header, which contains all the normal properties. And there's the Additional Details tab, which we've created. And you'll see the delivery method custom field that we created is now visible. It's already set to plain, as that was the default value. In this instance, we want to change it to truck, and then we'll go and start adding some line items. So in this example, the customer requires an authorization code every time they order an alcoholic beverage. First, we'll add water that doesn't require an authorization code, and then we'll add in vodka, which does require an authorization code. So that we can see the custom field, we'll right-click and select the column chooser, and you can drag auth code into the field. And we'll type in our authorization code. So then we'll process the order, and that's been saved along with the transaction. So now we can go into our sales invoice and we'll add the document. And we can see it's brought across our custom field. And if we drag in the authorization code field again, it's also brought across the authorization code. So that's a really quick overview of custom fields on transactions in Sybiz Vision. Thanks for watching, and thanks for choosing Sybiz.